Well, the UK games industry is important to the UK economy for two key reasons. Firstly, it's important because it contributes about £1 billion to UK GDP, so it's a big industry. The second reason why it's important is because it's exactly the kind of industry that we in the United Kingdom need to promote in the future. We need to have an export-led, investment-led, high-skills recovery, and the UK games industry ticks all those boxes. It's export-focused. Most games companies export about 80% of their turnover overseas. It's highly skilled, again between 80 to 100% of all staff in game studios are qualified to degree level, and it's investment-led. Games development is an investment-led process. Companies spend a lot of money on R&D and creating content. So it's exactly the kind of sector that we in the UK need to promote in the future. Games tax relief is the most important benefit that any company based in the UK can now receive. Games tax relief will reduce the cost of game development, so it will effectively make the cost of making games in the UK infinitely more economical than it was even 12 months ago. And in very precise terms, games tax relief reduces the cost of game development by about 25%. It's possible to claim tax relief on 25% of your production costs. So that's an important competitive advantage for studios based in the UK. So to have a successful games industry in the UK, we need political support, we need economic support in the sense of tax relief, which we now have, and other measures that will enable studios to grow. And we need an environment that will promote the development of skills and allow more highly skilled people to work in the industry. And we're well on the way to achieving that. Media City is becoming an important location where game development studios can set up and grow and where new talent can be nurtured. So it's very, very important that we have centres like Media City that allow the development of clusters of games companies around the UK. One of the lovely things about the game development sector in the UK is it's not all focused on London. Only about 20% of the workforce in the games industry is based in London, 80% is outside. And there are important clusters throughout the UK. In the northwest, about 11% of the workforce work in game development. And I'm really optimistic that Media City will provide a fantastic hub for new studios to set up and grow. So we're very pleased to be here today. The Northwest is already a centre for game development, it's already a hotbed for new talent, and I expect that will grow in the future. We have, at the current time, about 11% of the workforce in game development, so about 1,100 development staff here in the Northwest. The Northwest is the fourth largest region for game development in the UK. We have some great studios here, like Traveller's Tales, for example, Sony, Playdemic, and many other studios as well. And a lot of new startups that are emerging in the Northwest, and some of whom, of course, are based in Media City. So it's a great place to set up games in the Northwest, and the Northwest is well placed to take advantage of games tax relief and become a centre for inward investment. The future for the games industry in the UK is indeed a rosy situation. I think we're going to see a renaissance of the games industry in the UK. The games industry went through quite a tough time in the United Kingdom between 2008 and 2012 in particular. But since then we've had the launch of the new consoles, we've had new policy measures like games tax relief come into effect, we've had many new studios set up and start making games on many different devices, many different platforms. So I think the future is one of increasing growth. We're expecting to see over 10,000 highly skilled jobs being created in the games industry throughout the UK over the next 5 years. We expect to see more investment by big publishers. We expect to see more investment from private investors. And we expect to see the studio population grow. There are already around about 620, 630 studios in the UK. It's a big increase on 2012, and we expect to continue to grow in the future. So we're very optimistic about the games industry, not just in the Northwest, but in the UK as a whole.